Going on, guys? This is third inning of the Butler game. I missed this inning in one of my breakdowns, so I'll be breaking down this inning. The other videos, part one and two, are uploaded every other inning. It's just this one I missed. So third inning is kind of when I think I started kind of finding my groove for what mentality I want to do with what pitches I want to throw and what spots, what speeds. This is when I feel like I had kind of figured out even more of how their hitters hit. And at this point, now they're getting more aggressive hitting. So now it's the fact of I'm going to use that against them. Because before this inning, I heard him talking about being more aggressive, swing at the first pitch, so that helped me out.
Now batting, the second baseman, number 4, Jackson Schilling.
So this inning, I want to attack outside to begin with, of course, because this is what uh, the team struggles with the most. And now I know at this point he's probably going to be more lenient, giving me that outside pitch now, so I'm going to go a little further outside. That ball, it's a little out, but I mean, good frame. He's going to give me that. So that pitch, I relay that same spot as where I got the call last pitch. And with this in mind, I've gotten probably about, I'd say, 6 inches off the plate right there. So he's got to protect even more. Now he's down 0-2, and I'll go back to this last pitch. I want you to notice how much he moves up. Well, not even up, moves closer to the box.
Jackson Schilling.
Oh, hold on. So, right there, he's leaning over, and his feet, look at his back foot. His back foot is creeping toward the plate, and he shuffles all the way to the white line, which is telling me that he's not seeing this pitch that well. Granted, it is outside, but this is telling me he's uncomfortable with that pitch. So, I just waste a pitch. I just tried throwing it hard. I didn't really care where it went. I just want to waste a pitch there. So, we go back in there. Everything's been outside. And the hitters have been having trouble picking up my two-seamer in. And as you can tell on that swing, now he's a little late. It's in. He's trying to adjust his hands, try to bring it in, get around, but he swings late, rolls it over to second.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
So I'm assuming this guy's going to swing right away.
Winger.
Because 0-2, I got that guy to 0-2, basically threw him strikes. So I go back to the slider. quick out. And if they're going to swing at that, I'm just going to keep throwing that.
Now batting the shortstop, number 2, Max Lopez.
So right back there. Same spot as I've been all day. And he didn't even have a sense to want to swing there. So right back to it. Fouls it off. So another 0-2 count. And this is why getting ahead is so important. It puts pressure on them. They gotta do a really good piece of hitting to protect. So there, I just waste a pitch. See if I can get him to chase there. So that pitch really wasn't a bad pitch. I probably shouldn't have thrown that though. He was probably sitting in that spot, waiting for a breaking ball. So that was probably my bad on that. I probably should have gone in here on that pitch. So slider outside, first pitch. This ends up being a pretty boring at bat. Um, I end up walking him. So I basically just throw 4 balls to him. I didn't even get in the strike zone. So I walk him. I think first walk, I think.
Now batting the third baseman, number 6,
Okay, so we're back to the first guy I struck out. Um so I struck him out on inside fastball or a little cutter inside. Um so they've seen this inning sliders at 66, 65. This I wanted to get 12-6 at his hip and come in because in the prior at bat, the inside part of the plate was open. So I wanted to go back to this. Now, he would have been sitting on this, but I thought if I can get it in enough, maybe I can get him to be jammed, quick out. That's kind of what I was hoping here. So he flies out. So he does pick this up. Um, and he does get a decent amount on it. But I think because of the velocity I took off, it was just enough. I think if I threw it a little harder, probably it's a double. So that was the third inning. Um, so that inning, um, I think is one of my favorites because I think at this point in the game, I had built more confidence up, and I think at that point everything had clicked. You know, they started swinging earlier. Um, I started throwing breaking balls early, and it was kind of at that point. Um, I feel like that's where the mental aspect of my game was at my best in that third inning, where it clicked, and then for the rest of the game, um, it went on from there. I kind of did the same thing. I did a few things different later in the game. when I got tired. But so that's the third inning breakdown. Um, Let me know what kind of art breakdowns you want me to do. I've done a Paul Skeens breakdown, um, so I can do it more like that. But yeah, so this is the third inning. You can watch the other ones first that I did. Come back to this one. Doesn't matter. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. See you in the next one.